Hope this finds everyone doing well. Our lesson today in Excel is going to involve the use of formulas, a function, and then relative and absolute cell referencing. We have a simple workbook in front of us that has some items, how many of them we wish to purchase, and then the cost of each item. So the first thing we're going to do is create a simple formula. And we know that all formulas begin with the equal sign. And we're going to multiply the quantity we wish to purchase. So I'm going to click and point in cell B3. And then use the mathematical operator for multiplication, which is the asterisk. And then click in cell C3. And then press the Enter key. That will give us the total cost of 12 dozen baseballs at $62.99 a dozen. I now want to copy that formula into the rest of these cells. Instead of keying each formula in individually, I'm going to use the fill down feature in Excel to copy the formula into these adjacent cells. In the lower right hand corner of cell D3, I'm going to click on that little black dot and drag down to the adjacent cells. I've now copied the formula into each of those cells relative to the row that they're in. So this was B3 times C3. This is B4 times C4. This is what's called relative cell referencing. I now want to calculate the sales tax on each of these extensions. In this case, I'm going to create a formula that uses an absolute cell reference. I always want to use the value in cell I1, which is 8.75% sales tax. So again, I'm going to begin the formula with an equal sign. And then I'm going to press cell D3 and the asterisk to multiply. And I'm going to click in cell I1. But before I press the Enter button, I'm going to press the F4 key on the top of your keyboard. That puts a dollar sign before the I and the 1 and tells the computer, always use this cell in any of my formulas. So when I hit Enter, I can see that the sales tax for that item is going to be $66.14. Now by grabbing the fill handle, I can fill down, and I've copied that formula into the adjacent cells. But if I click on any of these cells, I can see that it still has the $I, the $1. That's what's referred to as absolute referencing. We have told the computer always use this cell reference. Why would that be important? Well, if the sales tax changes, let's say the sales tax was reduced to 8.25%, I can change the value in that cell, hit Enter, and all of these values have changed. I do not need to rewrite each of the formulas. And that's the big advantage of absolute cell referencing. Now the total is just going to be the extension plus the sales tax. So again, I'm going to create a formula. Now this time though, instead of using the asterisk, I'm going to use the mathematical operator symbol for addition. And I'm going to click in the two cells and then press Enter. And now I've got a total of $818.24. So the extension plus the sales tax gives me the grand total. Now again, I can fill down. And now I have the total for each of the items that I wish to purchase. Now the last thing we're going to do is put a total down here. So because I'm going to put a total here, I'm just going to go ahead and put a bottom border underneath the last item. So up on the ribbon, in the font group of the Home tab, I'm just going to click on the bottom border button. And now I have a border underneath cell F8. Now to find the grand total, rather than create my own formula, I'm going to use a function. So again, up in the editing group in the Home tab, I'm going to click on the Sum button, and I'm going to click on Sum. When I click on Sum, by default, the computer picks the ones that it believes that it wants me to total. And in this case, these are the numbers that I wish to add together, so I'm just going to hit enter. And I've got a grand total of $1,799.96. So we created formulas, used the function, used the fill down feature in Excel, and then also used an absolute cell reference. I hope this helps you with the exercises in the module. Have a great day.